same routine work, no
Yeah, I'm
change.
sorry you got cut off in between and you weren't able to, complete, I think it was maybe the presentation. So, anyhow,
Yeah, we did.
we're going to start with this
So,
debate here. So, I see the strength is really low, but I am expecting it to exceed in a while. Okay, so the debate topic is internet useful or harmful for the kids. So, also, you've got some arguments at both the ends, which you could be using to come up with the arguments for the debate session. Uh, and Okay, the internet useful or harmful because I think I've given you all the instructions, so you guys can start raising your hands and then we would begin. Yeah, I see someone. Okay, so Naisha, did you raise your hands in my class or was it from the previous one? You guys ready? Okay, Noor and Aisha, you can start then. Yeah, I'll try to unmute you guys, and then you
Okay,
guys can decide
Assalamualaikum,
what.
ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, walaikum assalam. You guys can decide what to do you wanna go for. What do you wanna choose?
Okay. Okay, now, what do you want to select?
Okay, I can go with useful side.
Okay, sure.
So I can
Okay, now
say
you should
that,
start.
yeah, I think there are a lot of educational resources are available online, and also when children go to school and all their teachers also recommend them to watch, search everything online. So I think internet internet is useful for children these days.
Okay, but I don't agree with you because I think nowadays internet is very harmful for our young generation, for our kids, because many kids are facing speech delay issue. It's a very common issue, and after that they are facing autism. Autism is also very common in our country.
Maybe, but I think you are talking about the excessive use of internet. So, and I'm talking about the we can use internet in the productive way. Like if we are using for it's for research and to gain knowledge, so it will be useful for children. So we can't send our children everywhere
Yeah,
and go take classes. So it's very useful these days to use internet for acquiring education, and we
okay,
can guide our children
okay,
and just
but
without in free of cost we can get all the
yeah,
information.
but I think we have to engage our childrens also with other childrens, because it's not just about education, it's about other things like civic sense, like how to talk with others and how to communicate with others and about everything. So it's not just about studies. Like if I think we don't have to select this option, like just give your like gadgets to your kids and you should say okay, now you should study. It's not about that. You should send them anywhere to engage with other children to learn more things beside education.
Yeah, nobody deny that physical activities are important, but I'm not in favor of that children should spend all the time on in front of computer, or they should take tab and get busy in online gaming. But I'm in favor of using it in a productive way, like for skill development. Like children can learn many skills and they can visit any good websites and apps, and they can learn coding, art, and languages and all these things. And also internet is very important for them, global connection. So, and today's children are more interactive and more confident because they are connected with the world. They are not like the previous generation, so it's good for them. So I think if we set
Yeah, but
a time
I think
limit, and we so it would be good.
okay, if you talk about time limit, I think it's very difficult to like manage this, because if we talk about a young generation, our new generation kids, they are very stubborn. Like if you give them any gadget for once, they cry over and over again like they want it. So I think it's not a good option. We should like take them away from these things. If you give them only for one time, and you should say, okay, after that I will not give you, no, they will cry and they will get addicted to it. Because nowadays like screen is very harmful for our kids. We should take them away.
Yeah, we I don't think so. We should not take them away from internet. We should take them away from the harmful things. We are our children insist on going outside and playing all the time. We can't permit this. So this way we can also set
But
a
I think
timing, and
nowadays
we
kids
can.
are, yeah, but I think nowadays kids are very sharp. Like for us, I think it's a little bit tricky, or it's a little bit difficult for us to take them away from like harmful things, because I don't think so. It's in our hand to take them. We can do this. We can tell them about the disadvantages of this and about this. But the first step, we should take the first step. Like we should not give them these gadgets, so that we will also not stuck in any like any issue or anything. So I think we should take the first step, like we take them away.
I think it's not a good way to to bring up our children. I think we should connect them with the technology and with internet and in the productive way. And if they use all these things
Yeah,
for
but
entertainment and
but I
creativity,
want to
all
ask a
these things, and
question.
also we can also use parental control apps. There, with
Yeah, okay, sure.
advancements of
Okay,
technology, we have a many parental control
okay, Noor,
apps.
I have a
Only Google
question.
has
I have
free
a
apps.
question. You are
Yeah,
also okay. I have a question. You are also using social media. Okay.
yeah.
You should tell me with what thing should we engage them. I don't think so. There is anything good on social media.
No, I will not.
Even cartoons are
I will
also
not
not
allow
good.
the I will not allow my children to go to see social media and every type of media, but I will allow them to use internet for the positive things,
Yeah, but
for
internet
for
is also
creativity,
about
for
that, na?
learn
Like
new
with
things
the help
and
of internet,
new things. And I always keep
like
check on them.
okay. Yeah, but this is also a good option. Okay, I am not saying that don't give them uh, take everything from them. Okay, take give them, but a little bit. But there is nothing on social media, like nothing on even okay, internet. If you are talking about internet, so with the help of internet, they go on social media. Even I was watching cartoons, and there I was shocked. Is it cartoon? Like I don't think so. There is anything good on internet to give our childrens.
So I think we parents can't deny the responsibility. We always should have a check on our children. So we have to check every time whenever they go to school or go outside and playing with children or in any physical activity. We have to keep a check on our children. So in this way, we can also keep a check on their internet activities. So I think internet is very essential these days for children to use it because it's very important for them to confidence building. So they
Okay.
can't get latest information
Okay,
without this.
but I think we should not give our kids social media at that age. We should let them a kid. Like we
Yeah,
should not spoil
I
their
can agree to
childhood.
I can
Yeah,
agree to this for to
yeah,
some
yeah.
extent because all
And
social media is
after
not
some
good for
time,
children.
yeah, after because it's about kids. Like when we feel that now they are in a good age, like they know about the good and bad. Even kids don't learn these kind of things. They don't feel that what is good for us, what is wrong. But that time is correct. I think teenage or a little bit like when they get like 7 to 8 years old and onward. But for
Yeah,
kids,
Aisha,
I
I
am not
think Aisha, I think you are talking in perspective of only social media, but I'm talking about the
no, no.
internet. Internet is
But even
a set of all the things, set of all
but
different
I
things that are very
agree. No,
important.
no.
AI
I'm
and
also
all these
talking
things.
about
These things are very
I'm
important these
using
days. We
this
can't.
word. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I am using this word social media, but I am also talking about internet. Internet is also that. I think it's also the same thing. Like if we talk about like through what we do through internet. Tell me that thing. Like what we do through internet.
Yeah, we use internet for learning new skill. Like we are
Yeah,
using
we are.
internet. We are
Yeah,
using internet to attend the class, and we also use internet to attend to learn our skill and improve our English and
yeah, but
watching all those
that
productive
you
things.
are
Like
talking
we are
about.
using, we can guide
You
our
are
children
talking
to do
about
the same.
academically. Yeah, you are talking academically, but I am not talking about that. In that way, internet is useful. Okay, I agree. But otherwise, I think so. Internet is very harmful for our kids. Even not
I think
about
if
like
we
they visit. Yeah.
I think that the unlimited use is should be allowed to every child so they can
Yeah,
build their confidence and they can acquire knowledge and all these things for entertainment further. Also, we have YouTube Kids and all these things and also children apps and all these things are safe and we can use them. So we can set a time for half an hour and 1 hour. So these things can go good for the future of our
yeah,
children.
but I think internet is not good for kids because literally nowadays many kids are facing this issue, speech delay, and it's literally a very like harmful thing for our young generation. They are 4 years old, they are 5 years old, but still they are not speaking just because of internet, just because of cartoons, like
Yeah, I'm
other
also
thing.
not in
If you
favor
are
of
talking about
not in favor
academically,
of too much
yeah,
use.
yeah, but not
We
about
can't
too
we
much.
can't
If they are
yeah.
watching, no, yeah, but if they are watching for like for an hour and for 2 hours, it's still it's harmful. It's not productive for them. Beside that,
Yeah,
we should buy some books. We should talk with them. If we want to make them busy, we should play with them. We should explore them with outdoor games with their friends. But I am not in the favor of internet for kids.
yeah, and I am in favor of internet for kids because
Okay.
it's increase their creativity and some other very important skills in them, like they can improve their language and other searching skills and they can know anything about their topic because my kids are not toddlers. That's why I have to
Yeah,
I have different priorities,
yeah,
so I have to build confidence in them. That's why I'm in favor of
yeah.
internet.
And you
But
know what I
but in the
think?
safe,
I also
but
think
I
that,
also prefer the
yeah.
safe use of internet.
Yeah, but I also think that nowadays kids are not only watching cartoons, even they are exploring TikTok and they are watching this. I still remember once I went to a restaurant and there was a little girl, like hardly 4 or 5 years old, and she was making TikTok, and I was amazed like how she is doing, and her expressions was accurate, like according to the song. So that's why I am not in the favor of like internet for the young generation.
Hmm.
I don't know where are
And
they going, and it starts
yeah, I
from
think
their
there
basic.
there comes the
If
role
we
of
take
families
control,
or parents. Yeah, the role of families
yeah,
and parents is, and their upbringing is very important in this way. So
yeah,
how we encourage our children and what we want to make them, it matters. So that's why we keep a check on all the things. We can go, inshallah, everything will be good.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, so Noor and Aisha, I think you're done here, right?
Yes,
Okay, it was
ma'am.
really good. I did not want to stop you because of how good it was. You guys were having arguments together. It wasn't just like you're thrusting your point of view, but you were listening to one another and then coming up with your opinions related to it. So I really liked it. And it was a really good and effective debates. I must say.
Thanks, man.
Okay, I did not want to stop you too because we got a really low strength today, so I don't see a lot of participants participating. Anyhow, I need one more participant to play with someone. Okay, someone is ready. I need one more participant with someone.
Ma'am, if there is no one, then I will go
Okay, yes,
again.
Aisha. You can go with someone and you guys can decide what to go for. Which one, which
Okay,
side to
sure.
go.
I think now I will go with useful side maybe because I have done with harmful. if someone wants to go with harmful side.
Okay. Yeah, Saman, you need to unmute your.
Today, no one is participating.
Yeah, we're just gonna wait then and let's see who wants to participate.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, now are you in Pakistan?
Okay, yeah, I see a comment from Saman. Please unmute. Okay, sorry. I'll try to unmute you, Saman. Okay, Aisha, if she starts, you can start too. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, Aisha. Aisha, assalamu alaikum. Aisha, are you there? Ma'am, am I audible to you? Ma'am, am I audible?
You are now, and I think Aisha is not responding now. So, Aisha, can you unmute yourself? Aisha, okay, I think I need to do it. Oh, sorry, I did not know this has, we had this settings.
Yes, ma'am. I was mute.
Okay,
Okay,
Aisha, are you
Saman.
ready? Aisha, I wanna discuss the harmful side of social media or harmful
Okay.
side of internet useful. So, should I go ahead?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, there are lots of harmful sides of using social media. Like many times, whenever anyone asks me about the is internet useful or harmful, so it reminds me the ayah about the alcohol that is revealed in Quran, Surah Baqarah, ayat number 219. In this verse, Allah Subhanahu wa Taala said whenever they asked Allah Subhanahu wa Taala about the useful and unuseful aspect of khamr and maisir. So Allah Subhanahu wa Taala said, "Kul fihi ma ismun kabirun wa manafi'un linnas wa ismuhuma akbaru min naf'ihima." Like there are certain useful aspects of
Okay,
these
what do you say?
but there are lots of negative sides of these things. So for same thing I want to say about the internet. The uses of internet are very limited for kids, but the side effects of internet are lot. I want to mention some example. I want to quote some examples of some successful people that didn't allow their kids, and they keep their kids away from technology and internet. Even they have designed all these things, like Steve Jobs. He is the co-founder of Apple, and he strictly prohibit his children and keep them away from the screens and all things. Bill Gates also said that he will not allow his kids until they become 14 to use the mobile phone. Seems like that with
Yeah.
Yvonne William and his co-founder. They have purchased lots of physical books and blogs and different kind of physical things that engage creativity and he has purchased all these things for his kids. The I forget the name of a person who designed the Facebook. He also didn't allow his kids to use Facebook. So when
Okay.
the like when their founders are not giving these things to their kids, then how could we give all these things to our kids are very they are very prone and they are at risk now these days due to internet. What do you want to say?
Okay. 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 First of all, it's not relevant to topic. I want to say that I am also in the favor of harmful side, but I just want to debate. So that's why I will talk by my own. Actually, in reality, I also take away my kid from these kind of things. I don't give him. He has zero screen time. So I just want to say, okay, after that I want to say that internet is also useful, Like if we keep an eye on our kid, and if we can stay with our kids at that time, like if we sit with them and we tell them, okay, this is that, like in any like informative way. Like if we are trying to learn, like trying that they should learn anything, any alphabets, and we are watching a video with them, and we should sit with them, and then we say them, now you should like revise it. So I think in that way internet is not harmful.
Yes, you are right. But when a mother can engage her children, like she can show flashcards or she can show books, she can read books, she can sing a song for her kid, or she can show flashcards. As I am a teacher, so we have different kind of activities. We can make the alphabets with Play-Doh. These things are also memorable, because if you are giving your kid a gadget, so there is a lot of content that is showing on the phone, and kids are not able to absorb all that content. But if you are engaging your kid with any physical activity, so your kid will remind that, or he or she will memorize that thing easily, as compared to if you give it
Okay.
screen to
Okay,
them. And
but
second
I
thing I
think,
want to
yeah.
1 second. Second thing I want to share,
Okay.
that if mother is giving a gadget to a child, so the child is connecting himself with the gadget, because gadget is more attractive as compared to the mother. But if a mother is interacting with his or her children, so that will create a positive bond, that will create a good relationship between
Okay.
mother and his kid, and her
Okay.
kid, sorry.
Okay. But I think nowadays kids have too much curiosity about internet. Like they want to explore. So to get rid of this, I think we should sit with them. We should play videos videos with them, and we play with them. Like if the video is playing and if the music is going on, like alphabets or any poem, we should sing with them, play with them, make activities and to try to engage them with us, not with gadget is like just as a like for just for music. So I think in that way it's useful because they have curiosity. If we help them to we help them to in that way, like they don't engage with gadgets. In that way they also explore their thing, and they also make physical attachment with us also.
Okay, okay, Aisha, you are saying that we should sit by the side of students, and we should
Yeah,
watch them videos. But
yeah, play with
Australia,
them, play with our kids.
okay, please listen to me. Sweden and Australia
Yeah,
have kicked out all the screens from their classrooms. Like lots of countries now these days, they are playing lots of video content and they are using the screens. But Australia and Sweden has kicked out all the screen material from their classes, and they said that they will only use paper, pen, and all different kind of activities, because there are lots of harmful radiation that are released from the screen, and there are lots of harms that are caused to kids by these screens. So we can make understand any adult that there are lots of harmful impacts of using screens, but we can't make it understand to kids, because kids are very like they are so, their minds are so fragile, and we can't make like they are very stubborn, and they can't understand easily. So that's why we should keep all these things that are harmful away from the kids. And
okay.
second thing I want to mention, that there is, I have found on YouTube that all the content that are on YouTube, 90% content have background music, and music is the weapon of shaitan, as it he mentioned in the Quran. It is mentioned in the Quran, shaitan promised Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that I will take all the children of Adam to hellfire, and he is doing so. Like there are lots of music behind every game, and if you back track Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, so you can search it on internet. The if you backtrack it, the word the message that our subconscious, the subconscious mind of children gain is, I wish there is no Allah, and they have removed the name of God from everyone. And one 10-year-old child murdered her mother because she was listening to a song. So when like police searched it for years. They came to know that there were some lyrics in the song where the singer provokes the kid to kill anyone, so she kills her mother. So these stuffs are very whether you talk it about you see it about from the point of religion, or whether you see it from the point of all the successful people, or countries like Australia or Sweden, or so useful. So these things have lots of consequences and some benefits. So we should keep away our children
Okay.
from. That's
Okay.
it.
Okay. First thing is that, to be very honest, I don't know too much in depth about these things. And second thing, thank you so much to you. You are telling us and you are giving us too much like too much knowledge about these things. So, and the third thing is that I think if you talk about foreigner and other countries, you are telling about they don't have any like a screen in their schools and anywhere. So, but if we talk about our country here, everyone is watching cartoons and everyone is using internet. So in our country, it's a little bit difficult to take our kids away from internet because these things trigger them. They also want to explore that. If we
But we are
can't keep
parents.
them and we take them away from it, so they will be stubborn and they will not attach with us. Even they go toward those things who are using these kind of things, they will get attached to them. So I think for
Hmm.
it's also, as a parent, it's also our duty to give them a little bit and keep our eye on them, and we should tell them don't use this, and we should tell them pros and cons also.
Aisha, as your parent, and many times it can happen that you want to give your phone to your child for half an hour, but he or she, your
Yeah.
kids, insist that they have to see it for 2 or 3 hours, because the internet is designed in a way that it grabs the attention of the
Yeah.
children, and it releases dopamine. Kids become addictive. So when you are not giving cigarette or these kind of chemicals to your children, so how can you give these harmful gadgets? And now these days, like
Yeah,
we have
but
in
yeah, yeah.
Iran, and there
Uh,
mobile phones have blasted. So how can we
yes.
give such a dangerous thing to our kids?
Yeah, but I already mentioned that our generation, whenever they like they see other person, like other kid, and they say this kid is watching cartoons, and they literally they cry for gadgets. They even in the gathering, and they start too much crying that we also want to watch it, and these kind of things. This is happening, and I don't know how to overcome this. This is literally a very big issue in
Ma'am, we
our
have done.
country. I don't know about
You've
other
done it.
countries, but in our
Yeah.
country, kids are watching too much cartoons and these kind of things. They are
Okay,
also
Aisha and
using
Saman, I
social
think you guys
media.
are done. Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, I
Yeah,
have
Okay,
done.
yeah.
okay, this was really good, and the best part is that because I think you're able to keep it very real. It doesn't feel like this is I mean this is planned. Like this is obviously this is a planned debate, not like scripted wise, but like we know that it is a debate session. Um you could have been prepared ahead of time, but it feels more very natural. And how you guys are coming up with the answers and the arguments, I really like that part. Okay. So again, Aisha and Saman, you guys did really good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Aisha. Okay, I'm gonna wait for other students now. If you guys are ready, yeah, just raise your hands. I'll call you. Okay, guys, I would be waiting here. So just raise your hands and then we would begin. We still got, I think, 10 minutes left. Okay, Rahat Nasser is here. So I need one more participant to go with Rahat Nasser. Okay, I need one more participant to go with Rahat Nasser. Okay, Rahat Nasser, just wait for a while and I will be, you know, I will be waiting for the other participant as well so that we may begin. Okay, Nimra, I think Nimra is ready. So yeah, both of you can go ahead. Yeah. Okay, I think I haven't unmuted you guys. Yeah, I think that's the issue.
Yes, ma'am. I wasn't able to
Yeah, I
unmute
think
myself.
yeah. This is the settings. I forget almost every time.
Yeah.
Rahat Nasser
I'm in
isn't
the favor
responding. Just wait
of,
a second, Nimra. Okay, I'm trying to unmute her.
yeah.
Okay, I think she's ready now.
Yeah, I'm in the favor of harmful side.
Okay, I'm in favor of useful side.
Okay, you should start first.
Okay, I start now.
You guys can begin.
Yes, I think so. As we are living in a modern age, internet gives us instant access to information. Student can reach uh, and learn new skills and explore any topic in seconds because uh, sometimes students are reading alone and they need any guideline. Internet is the most useful thing for their time. If The first thing that I think nothing is itself is good or bad. The use of that, the use of it can make it good or bad. And if we use anything in a good way, I think its use make it good or bad. So I think
Yeah,
so.
like
If we use the internet in a correct way, in a good way, so it is a very useful thing nowadays for us. Through internet, we see the whole of the world. People are living and they are connected with their families, with their
okay, first
fellows.
of all, we are not talking about the mature people. We are talking here about the kids. So, yeah, I believe that internet can pose significant risk for young children. For example, especially for those in the range of 6 to 7 years old, like they are in their developmental stages. They are still learning, and they don't have self regulation. They can't make boundaries for themselves. So they have vulnerable potential harms with the excessive screen time, and I have seen a lot of people with the excessive screen time that lead to a range of issues like delayed speech development. Like they are around 4 to 5 years and still they can't even explain their like they can't even communicate with one another, and they have behavioral issues like they are shouting at one another, they are throwing tantrums and all that stuff. So I believe that this is they have this all just because of the inappropriate exposure of the inappropriate content and harmful online interaction, which can impact their not just in their mental but their well-being as well.
Yes, you are right. I think so. Good enough, but in some cases, if we use in a correct way, it can be helpful for the child also. You know, as I have already said that it also helps us for learning purpose, as when we feel that some families living abroad and they live alone the whole of the day, so they have a chance, they have a opportunity to get engaged student with for educational purpose. They can listen to the student, they can teach to the children like
But I
in
think
a good way,
you're right.
accent
You're
alphabetic
right, but I think we should focus on the other things. Like we should focus on the alternative things rather than the usage of internet or the screens and all that. Because
it
personally,
may be,
I'm
it may
gonna.
be her mother is not most educated and she don't know the phonics about phonics, and
Then
she
she should
can
admit
easily
his or
teach
her child to
her
school.
kid phonics in before schooling. She can make them recognition a lot of things before school going. So it is the use
No,
of the thing.
I must say, like
It
if she is
matters.
not even
It
educated, but
matters.
still they can go with the phonics. Like they can learn by themselves, and they can teach their children's via like they can teach their children to them, like they
If
can teach by own.
okay, as okay, okay, I agree with you. If you are saying, as
They
you are
shouldn't
saying that,
share screen about.
as you are saying that, if he is not educated, how, so how she can pronounce the phonics in a correct way, and how she can teach it as.
She can learn with the internet. She can learn
But if
by
she is
herself.
educated, but if she is educated, then she can learn it correctly. But if she already not.
I don't think phonics need education or not at the, like if illiterate
It is the
people can
example. It is the nation's
go through
example.
these
Like
videos, so they can just know about the phonics as well. I don't think that it has any rocket science to learn phonics. Like if she is willing to teach his child if she's willing to teach his kid about the phonics, so obviously she can go through these videos and she can learn by herself, and then she can make their kids understand about this. I'm going to give you the example of my personal